It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and today I'm going to show you a beer, especially a label on the beer, that I find very striking. It's a beer that I've never tried. It's a beer that I've always wanted to try, just for the label, just for the look of it, just for the sound of it. It's just got that kind of, there's something about Belgian beer. I mentioned this in a previous review recently, where they seem to have a bit of a kind of passion, a bit of a kind of like fascination with pirates in Belgium. And I'd love to know why. Because it's a landlocked country. There's no sea around it. But they're fascinated by pirates. You've got Brouwerij Tripel. There's lots of different beers in Belgium with pirates on the label. Obviously, at one stage of Belgium's life, it was a seafaring country. It must have been. But this looks like it's another one. Unless he's some kind of aristocratic person. But this is called Adriaen Brouwer, and it's their triple. An authentic blonde, 330 milliliter, 9% ABV. It's in a 330 milliliter bottle, dark, kind of, I'd say dark green, dark brown bottle. Definitely dark brown. There's the bottle cap. Yeah, I've always seen it. And isn't it striking though? Do you agree? Comment in the comments box. Do you agree that that is a striking looking label? And are you like me? You've seen this label somewhere before. Maybe it's a famous painting, I don't know. I've got no idea. And you've always wanted to try it. I've always wanted to try the beer. So without further ado, we've got a load of rain in the conservatory, hence why we're in the bar again, in the kitchen again. I feel right at home here. I really do. I've mentioned it in a couple of previous Belgian beer reviews that I feel like I've got my mojo here. This is where Real Ale Craft Beer, this is where the channel kind of belongs. This is where the spirit is. This is where kind of it all began. It feels much more comfortable here. When I first started reviewing beer in this kitchen in 2010, so that's nearly 14 years ago now, that area behind me, or behind you, in front of me, where the bar is now, that was outside. That was an outside area. And I kind of cobbled together some French doors and some second-hand windows, and I spent out on a glass roof. But it's always kind of a bit like this. This was a shoehorn job. I mean, the tripod sitting in the sink, the back leg of the tripod sitting on the windowsill. It's the kitchen. It's a working kitchen. We cook all our food here. This is a shoehorn job too, but this feels more of a comfortable shoehorn job. Out there, although I love it, it doesn't seem to have the same feeling. It's weird. It's weird. I feel like I've got a lot more to say about this beer just by standing in this very room. And that's just a weird thing all on its own, isn't it? Good levels of carbonation, one finger whitehead. Great looking beer. Blonde in colour, slightly hazy. Let's get the aroma. A little bit spicy, a little bit peppery, a little bit herby. Oh, it smells brilliant. You'd never guess, not in a million years, that the beer was 9% ABV. I'm sticking my nose to the glass. And there's no sign whatsoever of that 9% ABV. There's no kind of tickle of alcohol. It's just, if this was handed to you in a Belgian cafe bar, you'd probably drink it down on a hot summer's day. You'd get up to use the bathroom and you'd be like, whoa, what have I just drank? You know, the room's kind of slightly like I'm at sea. It smells fantastic. The beer is available from our channel sponsors, beersofeurope.co.uk. Beers of Europe, the largest online beer store in the UK with a fabulous range of beers from all over the world. Beers of Europe, if you've worked away, if you've been on holiday and you found that very special beer that you really love and you want to drink it back in the UK, best chance to find it is Beers of Europe. They've got a massive warehouse down in Norfolk with a restaurant attached to it now, as of the last couple of years. I'd love to go there myself one day. That would be like an amazing thing for me. Maybe I should make it my thing in 2024 to just go down there, just book a hotel and just drive the car down there. Yeah, they're fantastic people as well. Never met them, just through email, but I've been dealing with them for 10 years and they're a brilliant company. Check out the link in the description box of the video for beersofeurope.co.uk. I'm going to dive into this one. I've been looking forward to this one for years. Cheers, everybody. Oh, Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. Lovely carbonation. Oh, that is, excuse me, it's just humming. It's just, it's got its little own hum. It's like a little bit of tinnitus in your ear. It's just humming away to itself in your throat. It's just like herbal, spicy, peppery, hoppy, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of honey, touch of vanilla from somewhere. Brilliant, brilliant beer. Carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. Just fabulous. Absolutely kind of fabulous beer. Oh, that is good. That is more than good. That is blindingly good beer. It really is. And again, maybe now I'm drinking the beer, and I like to drink beer by big mouthfuls. I like to hold the beer in my mouth. I like to breathe in while I'm sipping the beer. I like to then take a big mouthful of the beer, hold it in my mouth, and then just throw it down your throat, because there's taste buds. Top of the mouth, bottom of the mouth, inside of the cheeks, bottom of the tongue, top of the tongue, right the way back here as well. You got taste buds in your throat. Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure I can taste beer as far as here. So it's always important for me to kind of like, almost like a tidal wave of beer slides down my throat, and you get that slight warming then. That's the only sense of the beer being 9% ABV, when it kind of just slides down the throat into the pit of the stomach. And it's a lovely feeling. It really is a lovely feeling. For a beer drinker, for somebody who's enjoying their kind of damp, dark, wet December day here in the UK. You know that little kind of like, you know that little just before Christmas? It's like, what's the date today? I'll probably be releasing this beer in January now. It's probably something like the 13th or 14th of December. You know that moment where you're really close to Christmas? You're not quite there. You're not quite there from breaking off and, you know, just having a bit of a Christmas break, just a couple of days to yourself. And we're all itching for it. Even watching this review in January, you're probably sick of hearing about Christmas, but even watching it in January, you probably know what I'm talking about. That last little run to Christmas, that last little kind of few days in work that you have to do to get to the line. You know, the last sprint to the line for Christmas, where you can then just go and relax. That's what I feel like right now. But beers like this, they help you get over the line, don't they? They help you edge towards that kind of Christmas line, or that holiday line, or that where you need to get to line. Does that make sense? It's brilliant. I've waited a long time to review this beer. Bier Belge Bio. Belgian Bio beer. Let's have a look then. It's an authentic blonde, 9% ABV. Water, well, where's the English? Ingredients: water, malted barley, sugar, barley, hops, spices, yeast. Who's it brewed by? Brouwerij Roman Belgian beer. There we go. Adriaen Brouwer. That's beer brewing done according to the rules of the art. A 100% organic triple brewed according to centuries old brewing tradition. Faithful, forthright and frank. Yeah, it's great. This beer has not disappointed me whatsoever. Looks good. Smells good. Tastes wonderful. I like that enough to give it a Stone the Crows 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.